Good morning, James. James, are you underneath there? Get out of bed.
What?
You got to get up and get out of bed.
No.
You're going to fall asleep in bed.
No.
You look like you're half asleep already.
I am.
You got to get up and get moving.
Ma.
James,
What you want, Austin?
looks like you're in bed.
I am.
I would definitely be asleep if I was too comfy and cozy.
See
Oh
what's
my
going.
gosh, Austin, are you in bed too?
No,
Yeah.
I'm like
Ugh.
desk. On my desk.
You're laying at your desk?
Yeah.
I'm not buying that.
It's too early today.
Today it's
I didn't get my G Fuel in yet. It's too early.
You didn't get your what in yet?
My G Fuel.
Your key fuel?
G Fuel.
What's that?
Like energy.
Oh. Well, that's why I have my coffee.
It's like coffee but better.
Yeah?
Tastes better.
Is it like a energy drink?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
5-hour energy.
Those
drink.
things are horrible for you.
No, not at all. Just
Well,
gotta send it. You just gotta
what?
send it. I said you just gotta send it.
Send what?
Never mind.
Okay, sorry. My coffee is exceptionally good today, just so you know. I got peppermint coffee, and I put some of that peppermint mocha creamer in it. It's like Christmas right here.
Wow.
It's pretty good. Whew. We got a couple more minutes, or you're gonna wait another minute here, and then we'll get started. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So yesterday we were looking at reflections, right? Reflecting over the X and Y axis, and then reflecting over Y equals X and Y equals negative X, right? Okay, so we talked a lot about logic with those. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna reflect over any horizontal line and any vertical line. Okay, so not necessarily an axis where there's a nice neat rule, but any line anywhere on a graph, any horizontal or vertical line on a graph. All right, so yesterday we were talking about notes. Oh, hold on one second. Got some people jumping in here. We just had a whole bunch of people join us, so hang tight, guys. All right, so I told you yesterday that we weren't gonna cover all the notes because we were gonna do part of them today. So today what we're gonna focus on is the horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, so here's what where we're gonna start. We're gonna first start, like if I give you the equation x equals 4, we need to know how to graph that line first. Or if I give you the equation y equals -3, we need to know how to graph that line. All right, so if you have x equals any kind of constant, okay, so if you have, let's say x equals 3 or x equals -7, if it's x equals any kind of number, it is a vertical line. Okay, it's a vertical line. So here's why. Oops. So here's my XY axis, right? So notice there's no y involved here at all. X always has to be 3. Y doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what y is because x is always going to be 3. Doesn't matter. So when I go to x equals 3, that is going to be a vertical line. Oops, that was supposed to be a nice vertical line. That's going to be a vertical line because no matter where I go on this red line here, no matter how high, no matter how low, x is always going to be 3. Okay? If I have y equals a number, okay, that means we don't care what x is, y is always going to be that number. It is a horizontal line. Okay? It's a horizontal line. So, for instance, if y equals 7, up here, then we have this horizontal line because no matter where I go on it, y is always 7. All right, now there's kind of a way to remember this if you're struggling. So if it's x equals a number, think about the letter x. I have a v, a v, a v, and a v for a vertical line. Okay, if it's y equals a number, think about what happens if I turn that y over. What does it look like? It looks like an H for horizontal. Okay, so if you need like a little cheat in your head to kind of remember, a little trick in your head, if it's not making sense, x is always a vertical line, y is always a horizontal line. All right, so maybe if you have paper or something, you want to write that down. X equals a number is a vertical line, y equals a number is a horizontal line. Let me give you a minute to do that. All right, so what we're gonna do, oops, I gotta change how I'm sharing my screen here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into Delta Math. I have 2 assignments in Delta Math, so it's important that you understand you're only focusing on, hold on, my screen's not moving. You're only focusing on 0, 5, 1. Okay, so you only want to look at 0, 5, 1, and here's what's gonna happen. Maybe. Here's what it looks like. So it says, write the equation of the line graph below. All right, so here it's a vertical line, so that's got to be an x equals. So you're going to write x equals, in this case, it's going to be -1 because it's going through -1. All right. There are some of them that also look like this. It says graph the line y equals 5. So you have to start with what kind of line is it going to be? Because it's y equals, it's going to be a horizontal line. So this horizontal line is going to come up on your screen. Okay, so you have to drag that yellow dot to where you want it to be. So if y equals 5, I need to drag it to be a 5. Okay, and then you hit submit. All right, so those are the 2 types of problems you're going to see in this little mix. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple minutes. I want you to work on those 10 problems first. You're just graphing lines. We'll get to the reflections part in a few minutes. All right, go to it.
Ms. Wanga?
Yeah.
If it's on 0, do I do x equals 0?
I'm pulling up your problem. I'll look at it. So that would be, it's a horizontal line. So it's going to be y equals 0.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. About 5 of you haven't even started yet. So make sure you're getting logged in here and get started.
So Ranga,
Yes.
can you help me with
Yep.
the Delta math?
Yep. You haven't opened your first problem yet.
What?
Have you opened your first problem?
Yeah, I've been getting them wrong.
No, you're on the wrong assignment. You're supposed to be doing 051. You're in 052.
Am I supposed to be doing the other one after I'm done?
No, not yet.
About
So
to
just
say, I'm very
051.
confused.
Just 051. So just hang tight then.
Okay.
Avion, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to get logged in?
What were we going on to again?
You're supposed to be doing your Delta Math, 051. Mario, doesn't look like you've started yet either. Do you need help?
No.
Okay, get started then. Get logged in. James, are you stuck? James, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so work on your problem there. Are you stuck? Do you need help?
Nah.
Okay, so get moving on it, please.
Okay.
Zoe, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, is it a horizontal line or a vertical line?
A vertical.
No, it's that light blue one. It's horizontal.
What?
It's horizontal. It's that light blue one. It's laying right on the axis.
I'm on the second part. The second.
You're on the second one now?
Yeah. I started with the second one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the one you're on right now.
Oh. Alex, horizontal. Fine.
Here, hold on. This is what I'm seeing right now.
That's not the question I'm on.
It's not? Okay. And you're in 05, you're in 051, you're not in 052?
I'm in 051.
This
Yeah,
isn't what you see, right?
That's what I see.
Okay, that's 052. You're in the wrong assignment.
What? Okay.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. All right, so I'll share my screen again. So when we're graphing over a horizontal or vertical line, the first thing we have to do is envision or graph, if we can, that horizontal or vertical line. So if we have the point X or the line X equals 4, that means we have a vertical line at X equals 4, like right here. Okay, so if I want to reflect the point, this point A over that line, it's literally all about counting. There is no formula. You literally have to count. I am one step away from that line, so I need to go one step in the other direction, and that's how we find our point. So it's literally just counting how far you are from the line and going in the opposite direction. If we have a horizontal line, we have a horizontal line here. Okay, so I have the y equals the -3. Here's my point. I am 2 steps away from that line of reflection. So I need to go 2 steps in the opposite direction to find my coordinate. Okay, so this is what reflecting over any line looks like. So what you're going to be doing on Delta Math is you're going to be reflecting over like an entire figure. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. It's going to say reflect across the line y equals 1. So I know that is a horizontal line, right? It's going to be a horizontal line at y equals 1. So it's going to be about like this. Okay, so there's my blue line. So I need to literally just reflect each point one at a time. So for instance, K is 1, 2, 3 steps from that line. So I need to go 1, 2, 3 steps in the opposite direction. This is K prime. B is 1, 2 steps away from the line. So I got to go 1, 2 steps in the other direction. That's B prime. Now Z is 0 steps from that line because it's right on it, right? So when I reflect over it, it needs to go 0 steps. So this is also Z prime. So then my new triangle is going to look like this. There's my new triangle. It's reflected over this line. Okay, so what that's going to look like in terms of Delta Math. Okay, so this is going to be assignment 052. Okay, this is what it looks like. So that says reflect the figure over the line x equals -2. Notice they drew in that line for you. Okay, you have to literally plot each point. So right now, this point down here is 1 step away from that line. So I need to go 1 step away and plot a point. This point up here is 2 steps away. So I need to go 2 steps away. This point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. So it's got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's going to make that figure. And you can visually see the shapes look the same, right? Because remember, these are rigid transformations. The shape looks the same. So then you can go down and submit your answer. So you're literally clicking on just the points. It'll make the shape for you. And then it just kind of demonstrates visually what's actually happening there, which is kind of cool. If you kind of watch it, you can see how it's actually being reflected over that line. All right, so I scheduled 5 of these problems for you. Okay, so you have 5 problems to do. This is your homework. If you didn't get the first part done, that 051, you need to do that as well. So there's really kind of 2 assignments for today. Most of you have that first one done. Any questions over the reflecting of points today? Okay, so you can go ahead and get started. If you need to get off, you can, but if you're not working, understand I can count you absent. Like if you're not doing stuff while we're doing stuff in class, I can count you absent, and that counts towards truancy. So those of you who are trying to go back to sleep, don't do it. You need to stay focused and on task, okay? All right, so go ahead and get to it. If you need help, let me know.
So as long as we're gonna do the Delta Math, can we get off?
Yes, you're welcome to get off, because I know Delta Math doesn't always work the greatest with us online.
Okay.
So go ahead, as long as you're working, you're good.
Okay, have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Could you help me with 051?
Yep, let me get to it. Hold on one second.
Okay.
All right, can you open up your first problem?
It's open.
I can't see it for whatever reason. Here, I'm gonna let you share your screen with me, okay?
Okay.
Oops. All right, I put it so you can share your screen.
Desktop. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you're right, it is a horizontal line. So that's gonna mean it's a y equals. Okay,
Oh.
so yeah, erase what you have there and write y equals. And where is it passing through on the y-axis?
All of them. Wait, no, 0.
At 0, so it's y equals 0. Good. Okay, so y equals 3. What kind of line is that going to be? Horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Good. So just choose horizontal. And then you just need to drag that down to 3. There you go.
It'd be y equals -5.
Good. Good.
Um,
There you go.
I think I got it.
Okay. You want me to stay here while you finish it or not?
Yeah. Just in case I have another question.
No problem. I feel like you just had that one.
I think I did.
I think you did too.
Oh.
All right, so this is where you're just counting how far away the points are from the line.
So 1, 2, so I'd go 1, 2 the opposite way?
Yep.
Okay.
I think you need to go one more. There you go. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wait, so we're allowed to leave if we got the Delta math done?
Yep, if you're all done, you're good to go.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.